From overlooked recruit to college football sensation, the rise of Trinidad Chambliss. In a season defined by drama, uncertainty, and unprecedented achievements, one name has repeatedly captured national attention: Trinidad Chambliss. At the heart of the 2025-26 college football narrative, Chambliss's story blends the joys of an underdog breakthrough, the nuances of NCAA eligibility battles, and the heights of athletic performance on the biggest stages in the sport. A humble beginning in Grand Rapids. Born and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Trinidad Chambliss grew up in a sports-driven family where athletic competition and faith were central. His mother, Cheryl Chambliss, was a juvenile probation officer and volleyball and basketball player in high school. His father, Trent Chambliss, played college football as an offensive lineman and later coached at the high school level. His older brother, Tyler Chambliss, also played quarterback in high school and helped introduce Trinidad to competitive sports at an early age. Chambliss's name, inspired by both his family's spiritual values and a love for the legendary Puerto Rican boxer Felix Trinidad, foreshadowed a career marked by resilience and flair. His father once recalled tossing socks and keys to him as a toddler, already seeing signs of remarkable hand-eye coordination long before his son walked or talked. Despite his athletic pedigree and multi-sport success in high school as both a quarterback and basketball point guard, Chambliss entered college as a zero-star recruit, receiving little attention from Division I programs. Dominance at Ferris State. Building a legacy. Chambliss began his collegiate career at Ferris State University, a Division II powerhouse where he didn't just shine, he dominated. In 2024, he transformed the Bulldogs' offense, throwing for nearly 3,000 yards and rushing for more than 1,000, producing a season tally of over 4,900 total yards and a staggering combined total of 51 touchdowns. That year, Ferris State captured the Division II National Championship with a convincing 49-14 win over Valdosta State, and Chambliss was a leading figure. His performance earned him All-GLIAC honors, multiple Offensive Player of the Week awards, and league and national recognitions for his standout play. Yet even with these accomplishments, Chambliss still flew beneath the radar of many Division I scouts, until he opted to enter the transfer portal in April 2025. Breaking through at Ole Miss. Chambliss's journey took a crucial turn when he enrolled at the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, and joined head coach Lane Kiffin's Rebels. Initially positioned as a backup, a Week 2 injury to starter Austin Simmons thrust Chambliss into the spotlight. What followed was nothing short of remarkable. In his first significant action, Chambliss exhibited his dynamic dual-threat capabilities, combining precise passing with electrifying runs, and never relinquished the starting role. Across the 2025 season, he threw for over 3,000 yards, added significant rushing production, and recorded a remarkably low interception rate, all while leading an Ole Miss offense that ranked among the most explosive in the country. His improvisational athleticism and consistency often drew comparisons to other elite dual-threat signal callers, and one ESPN profile certainly didn't understate his impact. This is a really cool story. Statistically and theatrically, Chambliss's breakout performances didn't just fill stat sheets, they rewrote school histories. He became the first quarterback in Ole Miss history to throw for 300 yards and rush for 50 yards in 3 consecutive games, a feat not seen in the SEC for more than a generation. Awards, accolades, and national recognition. Chambliss's meteoric rise was matched by formal recognition across the college football landscape. He earned Associated Press National Player of the Week, SEC Offensive Honors, and was also voted the C. Spire Connolly Trophy winner, awarded to the most outstanding player in Mississippi college football. What makes these accolades even more impressive is Chambliss's efficient play, among the nation's leaders in passing efficiency and yards per completion, all while playing essentially his first full FBS season. Sugar Bowl stardom and historic upset. Perhaps the defining chapter of the season came on January 1, 2026, in the college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl against the Georgia Bulldogs, one of the nation's most dominant programs. Chambliss didn't just lead Ole Miss to victory, he willed them to it. With a mix of pinpoint throws, clutch scrambles, and unshakable poise, he finished with a career-best performance that shattered Sugar Bowl records for consecutive completions and elevated his draft profile. His performance wasn't just a win, it was a statement. NFL scouts and analysts alike took notice, placing him squarely on draft boards and expanding discussions that once centered on his story to now include real professional potential. The waiver saga and uncertain future. Off the field, Chambliss has also been navigating one of the more complex NCAA eligibility situations of the season. Because of his time playing minimal games in his first college year and the unique rules involving transfers and medical redshirts, he has sought a waiver to gain an additional year of eligibility for 2026, a request now under review by the NCAA. Amid this process, rumors swirled about whether former coach Lane Kiffin, now head coach at LSU, would try to recruit Chambliss or influence his transfer. The quarterback has publicly denied any direct contact with Kiffin, noting that communication restrictions currently prevent it. The outcome of this waiver decision could reshape the next chapter of Chambliss's journey, either anchoring another season with the Rebels or potentially opening the door to new opportunities before entering the NFL. Looking beyond the headlines. What makes the Trinidad Chambliss story so resonant, beyond statistics, records, or awards, is the narrative arc itself, a player overlooked out of high school, rising through Division II to become the centerpiece of a Power 5 program, challenging powerhouses on the national stage, and doing so with humility and resilience. His journey is emblematic of the evolving landscape of college football, where talent paired with opportunity can rapidly transform a player's trajectory and captivate the attention of fans nationwide. Whether or not Chambliss gets the eligibility he seeks or picks up an NFL jersey in the future, the legacy of his 2025 season, especially the Sugar Bowl performance, has already cemented his place in college football lore. Key career statistics and draft outlook. Trinidad Chambliss's rise is backed by elite production across Division II and the SEC. At Ferris State, 2023-24, he threw 4.5, 500 yards and 60-plus TDs, rushed 4.1, 800 yards and 20-plus TDs, and led the Bulldogs to the 2024 Division II National Championship, totaling 900 yards in his peak season. In 2025 at Ole Miss, he proved that dominance translated, posting 200 passing yards, 28 to 32 TDs, single-digit INTs, 600 rushing yards, 8 to 10 rushing TDs, and a 66 to 68% completion rate against SEC and CFP competition. He became the first Ole Miss QB with 3 straight games of 300-plus passing and 50-plus rushing yards and set a Sugar Bowl CFP record for consecutive completions. NFL evaluators now view Chambliss as a modern dual-threat prospect.